Brazil, and one who published her dissertation, Marcia Sampaio de Moraes. She's from Rio, Carioca, from Rio. And then there's somebody from Indonesia who wasn't a student of mine, but he wanted to come and work with me. He's published a lot in the sociology of education, and he wants to do a book on critical pedagogy. And his name is Rahmat Hidayat. And he's, I'm not sure where he is now, but he wanted to come and he's published a bunch of books on critical pedagogy, sociology of education, mostly focusing on British and American critical educators. And then I'm going to be in Delhi in a few weeks, in India. We're at a conference organized by a professor called Ravi Kumar. And Ravi's a Marxist, and apparently there's a number of young Marxist groups that want me to come and speak to them, which is encouraging. And then in Egypt, I have a student now at Chapman. I left UCLA, thank God. I won't say anymore. After 20 years, but it was a good place. It's a good place, actually. But after 20 years, anywhere. Castro, Che Guevara, and my hero, Hugo Chavez, the late Hugo Chavez. And they said, okay. And so I thought, okay, if I can do this and survive, then I'll join your faculty. So I'm there, and I have a wonderful student from Egypt called Ahmed Yunus, and yeah, he's working with me there now. So that's all the connections that I could think of. But thanks for meeting with me. Thank you. I'm not sure what you'd like me to do. I've got a talk coming up, but they've only given me 45 minutes. And for me, very long-winded. That's just the way I am. It takes me 45 minutes to clear my throat. But you know, maybe it's merciful for the audience. I don't know, but I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. I understand Deb Kelch is. I consider Deb. I'm not just saying this because I know you're going to go back and tell her. But I consider Deb the leading Marxist theorist in education in North America, in the field of education. I'd say, you know, if you're interested in Marxist theory, which I think of pedagogy of the oppressed in mainland China. So I don't know if this is the first or second edition, but that's a lot of people that are going to be reading about Paulo. My wife is from China, mainland China. So yeah, Paulo was very kind, very generous. He did the preface of one of my early books called Critical Pedagogy and Predatory Culture. And I remember when that book came out, Paulo was in the audience, and I was in, I had just come from, I think, Rio Grande do Sul.
Where I was born.
Santa Maria.
I was born in Santa Cruz.
I had said, you can't have a revolution without the sound.
Great.
And you know what happened? The students grabbed me off stage. They said, screw this conference, you're coming with us. Because I said, actually what I said was, how come, I said, I don't see any black faces in the audience. There were 1,000 people. Where are they? How come the only black faces that I've seen, now this is 20 years ago, right? How come they work, I guess, servants in